Today we are going to look at finding distance on a grid. Now the blue dot is a dot that represents our home, and the red dot is a dot that represents the school. We need to find how far away is the home from the school. And when we do this, we are going to kind of walk the line is a way to explain it. So we need to count how many blocks or how many sides of a square it takes to get from the home, or our home, to the school. So let's try this. I'm going to draw my path first, and then we're going to come back and count the boxes. So one path would be just straight over and straight up. Now let's count. That would be one side of a square, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many blocks did we go? We could say we went 5 blocks. Each side of a square represents a block. Now what if you wanted to get a little creative and you knew what you thought was a shortcut and you wanted to check it? This way it kind of looks like steps. Let's count. There'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So either way, whether you take the shortcut or you take our original path in the green, it is going to take about 5 squares to get there. Now here I drew another graph. We have a dot that represents the home, and we have 2 stores. And this person, pretend they're in a hurry and they need to get to the store and home as quick as possible. So obviously that's going to mean which store is the closest. So we have store B, kind of looks like stove B, but it's store B, and then we have store A. So we need to determine which one is this person going to be able to get there and return home the quickest so they can do whatever it is they need to do. Well, let's go ahead and count the distance by squares. So remember, each side of a square is 1. So first, let's go to store A. And then let's trace a path to store B. Now, quick glance, it does look pretty close. So now let's go in and label each side of the square. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It takes 6 blocks to get there. Now let's look to get to store B. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is just a little bit further. It's 1 more block. So this took 7 blocks. So to get from home to store B, it's 7 blocks. To get from home to store A, it's 6 blocks. Now, if you wanted, you could experiment. We could try this store B one last time, and we could see if we can get there more quickly. And I'll do that in purple. Let's try one that looks more like steps. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks like regardless of which way we go, store B is just going to be a little bit further away. So to recap, whenever you're measuring distance on a grid, you count each side of a block as 1. I hope this helps.